Hi, everyone. Welcome to the episode. This is a continuation from last week's episode where we spoke about some of the kind of hidden behaviors that we had in our eating disorder, or some of the things we felt a bit more shame around, or perhaps other people wouldn't have even known they were eating disorder behaviors. They're not like your obvious, how a layperson would describe an eating disorder, for example. But we had tons of them. We actually started a WhatsApp chat together and we were just quick fire sending message after message of all these things we remembered that we did. But even at the time, some of them, I remember I certainly felt very weird doing some of the things. I felt compelled to do it. I was like, why am I doing this? I need to stop. But I really couldn't stop. So
Mm.
we're going to share that list. I mean, we started last week, we'll continue it this week with the hope that it can kind of just de-shame some of the behaviors, show you you're not alone if you experience some of them. Maybe you don't at all, you might only relate to some of them. And also have a discussion around how they got better, because some of them we actively challenged to get rid of, but some of them went quite naturally for us. I guess they were just kind of a product of starvation, restriction, weight suppression, that kind of thing. So we'll be sharing it from our own experience and perspective. So just to say that up front, this is kind of how we experienced it. So based on our, genetics, brain wiring, neither of us have a diagnosis of anything neurodivergent. So just thinking of that, I know there are things around like textures of food, that kind of thing in relation to if you have a diagnosis of neurodivergence, kind of different behaviors that can relate in that way, that maybe there could be a difference in that.
Yeah.
So we just want to put that up front, that we're kind of just speaking to the best of our own experience and sharing it in that way. It's not, we're not kind of, I don't know, discussing research or different
Mhm.
diagnoses or that kind of thing. It's a very like personal experience sharing this episode.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Just hopefully, like Meg said, like a bit of de-shaming, make you feel a bit less alone. And just maybe it might be a bit of like a moment where you're like, wow, I didn't even realize that was part of my eating disorder, or that could get better or ease as I start to recover and nourish myself.
True. Cool.
Fab. Let's
Should we
get
keep going?
story going. Yeah, let's get
Pick up where we
going.
left off.
Okay, so the first one is that preoccupation with other people's food. So
Like the
wondering, like,
hyper focus, hyper fixation on, what was it? Hyper
hyperfixation.
awareness of other people's food. Sorry.
Yeah, and just like, what are you going to have for lunch? When are you going to have your lunch? Are you going to add that to your lunch?
Mm,
Why haven't you had your lunch?
yes. Even like
All
at the
that.
end of a day, if I'd been with a person, I could have written down in detail what they'd eaten during that day,
Oh,
exactly what was
100%.
on their plate, how many of whatever, probably even like the order they ate it in. Like I really took food in my environment. I knew everything that was happening with my food and other people's.
Yeah. And it's that thing that like food is on such a pedestal. So of course, other people's food is going to be on a pedestal
Mm.
too. It's like the way that the thing that your body needs the most, but also like it can help with the guilt or shame that you're feeling around the food that you're actually eating. So I think it's the eating disorder's way to like soothe yourself. Like
Mm.
it's okay, that person had more than me, or
Mm.
they had this. Yeah, it makes you feel a bit safe if you
But
can
then, yeah,
think
but that can create troubles as well, because then if you're
always.
thinking I'm ready for a snack, but the other person hasn't suggested it, sometimes people can get like, I can't be the first person to suggest food, or if somebody else doesn't want it, that changes what I'm allowed, kind of thing. So in the same way it can give you like reassurance or safety, it can
For a
equally
bit.
create, pardon?
Yeah, like for a second. It's never
Yeah.
like long term. It works very little amount of the time
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah,
Mm.
and could create trouble as well. Also, I just
Absolutely.
hated it. I really hated being that aware of other people and always having to ask them questions like, what time do you think you'll be eating? What are you having later? What did you like? Bren would
Yeah.
get home from work. What did you have at lunch? Like I was a little like, I don't know, spy on his food, checking up.
What did he used to respond? What would he say?
I can't even remember. It must have been irritating for him.
Yeah, it
I
must
can't,
be.
why? Can you remember his name?
No, I just remember like I'd be like, well, why haven't you had your food yet? Like, why haven't you? He'd be like, don't worry about me. I'll eat. I always eat. Don't worry
Mm,
about me. But that it did help because I was like, true. Why do I need to worry about him? Like, it
mm,
kind of made the reality of the situation. Like, I'm not really worrying about him.
mm,
I
mm.
know he's not got
Yeah,
any
I know
issues
what you
around
mean.
food, but
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes Bren will say to me like, he'd feel like he'd have to justify if he didn't want to have something, or like, you can still, I'm not going to have this right now. I don't feel like it, but don't let that stop you. Sometimes he'll say it to me now as well. And I'm like, I don't care. That's fine. You do you. It's like, he's like, oh yeah, I forget. I'm like, honestly, it's fine.
Oh, did it for so long, bless him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. But it's totally understandable. And in terms of like, did you challenge that? Did that naturally go?
Well, I mean, definitely it will have just naturally gone across the
Yeah.
course. I'm trying to think, did I actively challenge it? Maybe a bit. Maybe I tried to stop myself doing it, tried to keep my attention in my own lane, stop scanning
Yeah.
other people, stop asking them as much. But also, like, I can't exactly remember a time it stopped or how it stopped. So I think some of it must have just gone with, as I wasn't as interested in food because my body was nourished, I
Yeah.
then wasn't noticing other people's food.
Maybe the questions changed from like, what did you have for lunch to like, how's your day? Who did you talk to? How did
Yeah.
that lesson go or whatever? Like, how
Mm.
was that person that you mentioned? Like, you just are less interested about
Yeah.
that part of their life as well.
Yeah, it doesn't even occur to you. Like, I wasn't asking him how many times did you go to the toilet? Like, if you
Yeah.
think of something like less emotive or
Yeah.
less like present in your brain, I don't
Yeah.
ask people how many times did you wash your hands or what shampoo are you using or yeah, how long did
Yeah.
you sleep or other things that you aren't fixated on. I wasn't asking them questions around that. So it probably then just became in the same bucket as those kind of things, stuff that just didn't occur to me to ask someone a question about.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, I would say same as me, combination. Like a lot just went naturally. Like sometimes I would feel an irritation, like an itchiness to like ask
Okay.
something, and then I would stop myself. And I did
Right.
challenge myself sometimes because I was like, this is never helpful, especially when I knew the answer. Like if I knew, for instance, that somebody had had less than me, but I still wanted that confirmation that they'd had less than me to like, I don't
Okay.
know, torture myself. I'd kind of like be like, right, this is really not helpful. It's not giving you
Mm.
any peace of mind at all. Like, and then over time with the
Yeah.
nourishment, like the combination kind of
Yeah.
worked.
I can see challenging that as well because you need to like shine a light within a little bit, like trust that
Mm,
like you can have your own needs, you can have your own preferences, you can have
mm,
your own meal plan in place that other people don't need to have.
yeah,
Like that you really are your own person, like different bodies, different paths, knowing that it's okay
exactly.
for me to eat more, it's okay for me to eat when somebody else doesn't, or to suggest we stop for food, or to be the one that wants, I don't know, chips for the table when we're all ordering dinner, have a
Yeah,
dessert
yeah.
after nobody else suggested it.
It's so much payback to be able to do that. Like for now, even that we just eat something and our husbands don't eat it, like makes no difference. Like it's just preference. We can like different things at different times. So yeah, it's a great one to overcome. It just feels a lot freeing. You don't have to
Mm.
base your food off of somebody else's all the time.
Mm. Yeah, it's definitely very liberating and good for like relationship wise as well to not have food such a dominant part or to feel like you're trying to control other people's food or need to know it all as well.
Yeah, it's not the best dynamic, is it?
Ah,
Like,
uh-huh.
yeah. Okay. Watching the Starbucks guy behind the counter.
Oh, I hate doing this so much. Whenever I ordered a coffee, I'd then have to like try and make it look really casual, like I don't know, I was just leaning up against the counter.
I'm just tired. I lean on the counter.
Oh,
Oh, that's an interesting way that you do that. Can you teach me?
are you sure that's the right milk? Maybe definitely
Yeah.
use the right syrup. Yeah. Oh, I really hated it. Or in any restaurant as well, like double checking.
Yeah.
Is that definitely Diet Coke? Have you definitely not added this to my food? I feel like I can see it on my food. Or can you sip my
Yeah.
drink? I get other people, sip it, sip it. What do you think? Is it? I'm
Oh,
sure it is. Like just endlessly
same.
questioning.
Yeah.
Get it in a
Yeah.
can. I need to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to be like, is it sweet? Do you think they added extra sugar? Like, what is it? Do you know what I mean? Like all of that kind of worry, panic around it. It's again so trapping and just keeps you so stuck. But if you're trying to keep these tight controls over your food, like, of course, that feels like such a big threat.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But it is something I challenged as well, by the way. I can
Yeah.
remember forcing myself to sit down and not get up and look. But also, the thing that helped me the most was ordering the highest option because
Yes.
then I realized that there was nothing else anyone could do. I
Yeah.
think the thing I was scared of is because I was trying to order restricted versions, I was scared they would give
Mm.
an unrestricted version. They'd like forget or just use the wrong thing. But once I ordered it exactly as it came, I was like, oh, there's nothing else they can do. I can just
Yes.
sit here and wait for it. And then it would
Yeah.
come and I had nothing to check. What am I going to check? Did you definitely put the highest whatever in? Like once I
Yes.
smashed the
Yeah. Yeah.
fear, then I was like, there's actually
Amazing.
nothing to be scared of now. So that was the most
Amazing.
helpful thing for me in stopping doing that.
Did you ever feel like there was a preference to go for a lower thing? Like, as in not necessarily like a lower milk, but like a type of coffee that was maybe not the highest on the menu? And like, and how did you navigate that? Did you always stick to the highest until you were really neutral and then you would allow yourself to have preference?
Yes, yeah. Even with cakes and stuff, I would do things like
Yeah.
force yourself to have the highest, and then once you're okay with that, you'll be okay with any of them, kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, but also I really love mochas. It's still like it was always my favorite coffee. I have one every single day now. I love it hot. I love an iced mocha. I love a mocha frappuccino. I just love a
And
mocha. Yeah,
no discrimination
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I generally just order a mocha. What about you?
Yeah.
Don't drink coffee, actually, do you? What was your?
No, no, no. But I relate. I relate to things like you said, like the cakes or the food or ordering off the menu. And I'd be like, okay, I want that, but no dressing. And then I'd be like, if I'd get it and they'd absolutely put the dressing in, I'd be like, oh, I think I can taste like sugar in the dressing. Like all of those kind of thoughts and worries. Um, yeah, asking them to cook it in certain ways and being scared that they added more of something like oil to it or something that I didn't want. So I totally get, I really, really relate. And for me, it was just like a case of like just order off the menu, like
Yeah,
no adaptions to the menu, like just order it how it comes. And again, then you don't have to worry, did they listen to my
yeah.
adaption or not? Because you're just ordering it the way it comes.
Yeah. I think having that sort of thing as a ground rule is so helpful. Like, as scary as it feels to do it, once you do it, it's actually liberating because
So
then you're like,
liberating.
oh, I don't have to over stress about this. I don't have to ask a million times. I don't have to check. I don't have to doubt. I don't have to, like, there's kind of no, you don't need to think so much anymore because if that's a rule and you just do it, then it's kind of taken care of a bit.
100%. Yeah, completely. Like you've done the hardest thing. The rest of
Yeah.
it's easy. So yeah. YouTube food videos.
Oh, like what I eat in a day, that kind
What
of
I
thing.
eat in a day. I didn't even know you did this.
Oh, I didn't watch them.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
No, I didn't think. So
Well,
what would
actually, no, I probably have watched What I Eat in a Day a few times, but it was also at the time that I was making videos. So I didn't like them. Somehow I was like, I always felt like you don't really know what you're watching. People could be
mm,
recording this over the course of 2 weeks. They could be
pop
editing
culture.
it. They could
They
be
definitely
doing
are.
all sorts of trickery in it. And how do you know it's what they actually eat in a day anyway? It's showing you what they want to choose to show you on a camera in a day. Do you know
Literally.
what I mean? Like, I was always a bit
I
like,
was literally saying this to my client today. She was like, I don't, because she was getting caught up in these. And I was like, it's not even accurate. Like, and
mm,
also what somebody eats on one day is not the same as another day. And yeah, and it's just like, how can you compare your needs to somebody else's needs? But it makes sense again why you'd want to eat those sorts of things. You eat those sorts of things, why you want to watch those sorts of things because you're so interested in food,
yeah,
interested in how people conduct their days around food and like how they make it look, how they put ingredients together. And then you start to think maybe that's what I need to do because they look
yeah,
happy, they look
yeah,
positive, they look like they've got a great life. So if I eat this way, then I'll have a great life too, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
without seeing the rest of the picture
Yeah,
behind the
you're
scenes.
looking for like the right answer or something like that. But also, it's never like you're just watching one person. It's not you. It's not going to apply
Mm.
to you and your unique position, your
Yes.
taste preferences, your life goals, your brain wiring, your
Yeah.
history, your makeup, you know.
Yeah. And I think like sometimes people say they look at it for like inspiration, but it's never the right inspiration.
Mm,
It really isn't. I think if you, yeah, I don't think it's the inspiration you need. Like get
no.
inspiration from your family members of what you used to like to eat when you were younger, or what your friends are having that tastes really good, or go to a restaurant, or like pick up food, or go to a supermarket, or whatever. Like there's different ways to get inspiration, but I think what I eat in a day, like it's just
Mm,
never helpful because it's so
yeah,
easy to compare what you have to somebody else.
yeah. And yeah, I guess how's it leaving you feeling as well? Like there are definitely
Yeah.
I can remember watching some things in my recovery that really gave me a like, I could do that too. Like I saw that
Mm.
someone had something, I was like, I'm gonna go and have that. So sometimes some
That's true.
some of it was helpful. I don't know, like gave me a, oh, that's actually a thing you can do. Or like I was in awe of somebody else doing it and then I thought, I'm gonna go and do that myself, kind of thing.
But I think you did that so perfectly with your videos because you didn't do a whole day of eats. You did it
No.
really well with like when you do the pancake or you do the cheese toasties. And I think that that's really helpful when somebody's showing that. But I
Mm.
don't think it's as helpful when somebody shows from like the beginning
Yeah,
of the day
kind of
all
agree.
the way to the end.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I
I think
agree.
inspiration is great. I agree with
Yeah.
you. Like the amount of people who must have eaten pancakes after watching that and been like, yeah, all good. Or carrot cake,
Yeah.
another one. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's brilliant. But I think the what I eat in a day is,
Yeah.
I don't know, not
Yeah.
so helpful.
And I guess how does it sit with you? Like, even if you watch like what I did and it wasn't helpful, just don't watch it. If
Yeah,
something does
yeah.
spur you on, or like I was trying to show, like, this is the approach I took to like challenging a thing, what I felt
Mm,
around it, how I wanted to compensate, how I tried not to do that, how I applied what I learned in therapy, that kind of thing. But yeah, so it was more about like the tools I used to do it versus what the actual thing was, kind of thing.
absolutely.
Was
Absolutely.
supposed to
Yeah.
be. I don't know if that's how it came across. I was like, "Ugh."
It did. It did. Absolutely. The focus was on the tools, but I think it's always nice to see somebody else having something that you found treating.
Right,
Like,
it can be
so like
helpful too.
oats. I think that you gave people ideas of like, oh, I'll try a carrot cake, oats. I think you did that
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
I have a client who was like, I saw that on one of Meg's videos. I'm going to try that. And
Oh,
I
that's
think
nice.
that's really nice as it gives that inspiration of like, yeah, I don't have to have a boring
Yeah.
one. I
Well,
can try
that's the
and do something
thing.
different.
Yeah. Challenge
Yeah.
yourself, like put extra toppings on. It doesn't have to be the bare
Yeah.
minimal version of whatever and what thoughts come
Yeah.
up when that happens. Anyway, over justifying. But but how
But
like
yeah,
what serves you and then like the kind of food porniness of it. Like I've had people say to me they didn't even they, didn't, they fast forwarded through my videos to the bit where I was cooking and eating. Like great. So like if I was talking, it's like, oh, boring. Get to the good bit. Fast
let's
forward.
not listen to her waffle on. But
Honest.
that's so interesting, isn't it? It makes sense. Like that's what you're so interested, that's what you're craving, that's what you want to do. But
Mm. It
wow,
means your
that's
body
nice they can
wants
tell you.
food. Like if that, like if your algorithm is just all food, or I know in our day it was more like cookbooks. I would like sit looking through cookbooks.
There we
Like
go.
your body wants food.
In
It's
our
just
day.
trying to consume in our day.
God, Meg,
Hard
age
back.
up much. But I know you're right. I know you're right. The cookbooks was big in my life. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
it's almost like trying to trick your body, isn't it? Like I'm around food, I'm consuming food, but you're not
yeah,
actually consuming it into your body. You're consuming it like through your eyes and you're thinking about it, maybe talking about it, following it,
yeah.
you know.
And just imagine how much energy that takes away from all the other things that you could possibly be thinking about, making a difference in the world around, having fun,
Mm,
connecting with other people, living in line with your values, and we're spending
mm,
it basically making a cookbook into our Bible. You
mm,
know,
mm,
it's yeah, that's how I felt. And I actually very rarely, if ever, made anything from the cookbook. I don't
mm.
know. I used to just read it, and because I'm not very good at cooking. I don't even know what I was getting it for. But yeah, I just was really interested. If I went to a bookshop, it was like I wanted to go to the cookbook section.
Mm.
And so yeah, I think that's something that naturally just went for me.
Me
I can't
too.
remember challenging that one. Like I was just
No,
like, oh,
me
I'm
too.
just not interested in looking at it
Yeah.
anymore.
But I think if you're particularly like seeking what I eat in a day, looking for reassurance, comparing that kind of thing, it
That
might
one
be
for
something
sure.
to challenge to be like, is this helping me? Like,
Yeah.
consume recovery content to the extent it's helping you and spurring you on and making you make changes. But if
Mhm.
it's, I don't know, just feeding the eating disorder more, acting as that like trying to eat without eating, like eating through somebody else, eating by proxy, or
Bringing awareness to it as well. Like hopefully this would bring awareness to it of like, this is actually what's going on. This is why I'm interested in those is because of the fact that I've got my eating disorder. So do I want to keep doing this? Is it helping me? Is
mm.
it reinforcing the neural pathways of my eating disorder as well?
We'll be back to the episode in about 30 seconds, but first we want to invite you to our Rewired in Action community. If this podcast helps, but you'd like more support, practical tools, and answers to your questions from us, we'd really love for you to join.
We created this community because we kept hearing from listeners that it's so hard to hold on to motivation. Even when you really want to recover and you're sick of living in Groundhog Day, it's so hard to make that change in a moment. We know exactly what that feels like, and that's why we made this community for you, the one we wish we had in our own recovery to help you break the eating disorder cycles that are keeping you stuck.
We meet twice a week on Sundays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Dubai time, and all the sessions are recorded so you can catch up if you need to. That means that no matter what your time zone, you can still join, and in fact, lots of our participants rewatch the sessions a few times during their week.
It's anonymous and listen only. We know how important it is to have a safe space without comparison or triggering details. Our members span 5 decades of life at many different stages of recovery, so whatever your age or stage, we'd love to have you.
It's not a replacement for therapy or treatment.
But it is consistent, practical, compassionate support that really helps people make meaningful change in their recovery.
You'll find all the details in the show notes, and we would love to support you.
All right, now back to the episode. Always wanted to try other people's foods as if calories didn't exist. I didn't really have this one, so I'm really interested to hear from you. Yeah, I don't really have it. I would
Yeah,
have been
I
way
do.
too scared to try somebody else's because then I felt like, I don't know, little bits of food I would have found hard. Like it had
Mm,
to be like a proper
mm,
plate. So yeah,
mm.
go.
I mean,
Let
I
me know.
would have had that at points as well, but you know how it
Uh,
shifts and then a new thing
of
becomes a
course.
thing, or yes, I
Yeah.
definitely then went through a stage of like, again, it probably felt like a cheat. Like I'd found a way to be able to join in and eat burger and chips and whatever dinner
Mm,
everybody had ordered, and the thing that came in its natural way, straight from the menu,
mm,
not in the way I'd ordered it, or da da da, like be able to have the things I probably really wanted to have, and definitely wanted to have, without having the full thing myself. And then,
mm.
yeah,
But yeah,
be annoying
so
to other people as well.
they were like,
Yeah,
don't
leave my
take
thing
my
alone.
chip.
Get your own.
Yeah.
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 Which
Yeah,
again,
we doesn't share.
your body does want it. Like that's why I was doing
Mm.
it.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And did that naturally go? Did you challenge it? Or did you, as
Yeah, I
you
can't.
started getting the same food as other people, then you were just like, I don't need to
Yeah,
try
probably. Yeah,
less.
why do I need to try it? Yeah, I mean, maybe I would try stuff. I can't really think if I do it or not now. I don't even think I do. Maybe if someone was like, "Oh, this is amazing, you have to try it," I'd
Oh
try.
yeah. But I think there's a positive, that's a positive thing, right?
Yeah,
Like it's not about calories not existing. It's like, oh, I just want to try what you've got.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
I'll
But
have a
you're
bite of
right. I
that
would just as easily order it myself, or I have the same thing as them anyway. So I don't really have a need to do it.
to do that. Yeah. Making food for family, but eating your own version.
Mm.
Mm.
I mean, yes, this has probably existed throughout my eating disorder, and I've always hated it. Like having to
Mm.
have Meg's version, make sure it's taken out before whatever, or make sure it's served from that side of the tray because I've put extra, I don't know, I've bulked it out in
Yes.
my way somehow and missed out a certain ingredient. Sometimes really sneaky as well. Like, don't like make it look
Mm.
like I'm doing the same thing as other people, but I've actually done a really sneaky,
Mm.
my own little version of it.
Yeah.
But then I'm like dead stressed about like, oh, it has to come from this exact bit because, that's the exact bit.
And then the paranoia that maybe I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah,
What
yeah,
if I put it on
exactly.
that
Yeah,
part and then I accidentally took it and it's just like
yeah,
so torturing, isn't it?
yeah. But even
Yeah.
like if it was the same meal, even just serving it differently, like again, serving mine in a special certain way that I've bulked it out somehow and missed a certain bit somehow, and like, oh, that bit seemed higher calories, so that person can have that on their plate, or
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah,
Even other people cooking for you is kind of like a difficult thing as well in terms of like making your own adaptations to when they cook. Like my family, when they cook, I'll be like, yes, but can you leave that bit out of mine, this bit out of that? And it's just, it doesn't feel
yeah.
good.
No,
It
I
doesn't feel
hated
good
it
to,
so
I really,
much.
yeah, I just felt guilty. I knew I was annoying them. Like they were just trying to make a nice meal.
Mm.
It's like hard enough,
Yeah,
isn't it, cooking for a load of people? And then there's somebody
yeah,
there going, can you just not put that in mine and just I
yeah.
just want that much. Oh no, that's too much. Like don't no, put less, take a
Mm.
bit off. Like yeah, it
Yeah.
never feels good.
No, and it's not, feels nice to just be able to go with the flow and join in and be part of everybody doing the same thing to the
Yeah,
extent you're able to, as long as you can eat these kinds of foods without like intolerances, or what have you. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, I definitely just wanted to feel like I just could join in and not have to do special things.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Just not to be a thing, just to be
Mm,
there to connect and to yeah, not make other people feel on edge as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
That's the
Not
most
feel
important.
sneaky, not feel,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'd say challenging wise or it going naturally wise, I massively had to challenge this. And I probably did, it
Mm,
was probably one of the first steps in my recovery as well. Like take the huge hit of, I know I've mentioned it before, but I handed over dinners to Bren. So
mm,
he took over. We're choosing what we're having. I'm choosing what we're having. I'm uh, shopping for it, cooking it, portioning it. So every step along the way where I'd have had a little, oh, you could just do this for yours. Oh, you could miss that. You could do this. You could swap this. It was all taken away from me in one go, which was
amazing
really, really scary, but also probably the best thing
thing.
because I just did it. And then it was okay. And then I gradually could take control back in a more like a way I wanted to be able to do it kind of thing.
That's amazing. Was it so hard initially when
So
you first
hard.
did it
So
for a long
hard.
time
I
or
can't
quite?
remember, honestly,
Yeah.
but I was desperate. I wanted to know all the details. I wanted to have a say in it. And he was really good at being like, this is what we're having. I'm cooking it the way I would cook it. But I
Mm.
would really want him to, oh no, add more of this. Don't have as much of that. You don't need to pair that with that. You're missing, you haven't got enough veg in it, or
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Or, I have to have a salad at the side of the plate. I have to have veg at the side of the plate. And him being like, no, this comes as a spaghetti bolognese, chili con carne. Like he makes chili con carne
Yeah.
delicious and he puts like nacho crisps around the side, that kind of thing. And him being like, this is how I cook it. Cheese on the top, guacamole, sour cream. This is a meal. And I know
Yes.
it's a meal as well. And I did want to be able to eat it as a meal. I didn't want to be like, oh, well, mine can't have double of that, or it has to have at least this proportion of this in it, or it's not got enough. I didn't really want to be like that.
Absolutely.
So,
No. So you kept hold of that when the moments were hard. You were like, this is what I want to be able to do. I want to
yeah.
have the same meal as my husband, not have adaptations to it, not feel
Yeah.
stressed if I didn't have something.
But honestly,
Mm.
that's one of the things I thought I would never, ever, ever be able to do that. Those things that you've kind of written off, like that's a thing other people can do, like one pot dinners. I don't know what to call it, but when it's just like a dish
Yes.
that's made and it's served like lasagna, that kind of
Yes.
thing. Um, but I desperately wanted to,
Mm.
but kind of in a different world. Like I didn't think it would ever happen.
Ever happened to
I wish I
you?
was somebody
Yeah.
else who was able to do that, but I definitely will never ever be able to do that. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, it turns out you can.
Of
Amazing.
course you can. It is incredible what you can achieve that you never thought you'd be able to.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it is amazing.
It is when you
Um,
have that strong a belief around it's that bad. Like
yeah.
if you have like a
Yeah.
calorie limit in your head, like dinner is never allowed to be over this amount, or it's never allowed to be that certain type of food or served in that certain way,
Mhm.
then you do it and you're like, oh, wow, I did not know this was an option for me.
Yeah. And also like understanding why you were doing that. You obviously want the veg on the side or the salad on the side. So of course, like the calories would go down, but also so like the meal looked good enough. It wasn't scary to have like such a small portion of lasagna or chili con carne. Like, so it looked bigger than what it actually
Mm,
was. But
mm.
actually, when you just increase your portions to where it needs to be, what you actually truly want, then you don't have this need for the salad and the veg on the
Yep.
side.
Yeah, you find out you don't even need to do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And then I
Yeah.
would notice as well, even once I was more involved in cooking, I would still
Mm.
get thoughts, especially as I was portioning, like, oh, put more veg into your thing and more whatever into his. And when you're trying to like serve certain bits on the bottom so people can't see it, and then you put the like other bit of the meal on the top so it looks like, do you know what I mean? Like you're trying to be
Yeah.
like sneaky and crafty in how you're portioning
Yes.
kind of thing. So I'd
Yes.
have to really like catch those thoughts and be like, that is an eating disorder thought, and I don't want to live like that anymore. Like
Mm.
opposite actions kind of thing. And I create this
Amazing.
like eating disorder DVD, like eject the eating disorder DVD, eject that thought with an opposite action.
Mm.
Like
Opposite
definitely,
action, a
yeah,
mantra, a
yeah,
soundbite.
yeah.
Mm.
Which was really hard because it was very, very tempting. And the thoughts definitely still came back. But
Mm.
like catch the thought and be like, no brain, don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then even like make it interchangeable portions, get him to choose which plate was his.
Hmm.
So then it's
Hmm.
taken out of my hands that I'm not making oh my God, mine's on the left. Don't touch the plate on the left.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, if you feel like that, then you have done something that's
Yeah.
like, and you just don't want that stress on you anymore. You don't want that pressure to have the particular plate or,
Yeah.
um, yeah. Okay, fab. Right, moving on to another section.
Mm.
Hoarding food.
Uh-huh.
I think, oh God, I had this a lot. Hoarding food was tough for me.
Mhm.
A lot of my safe foods. Again, you kind of get it. Like, of course, if that's the only food you're allowing yourself, you're going to make sure that you have a good portion of it, like a good stock, good backup of it, just in case it, I don't know, runs out in the shops or you don't have enough. It makes sense, but it's really, really hard to live with because you're always worried that somebody's going to eat it. It feels like a bit of shame around it because you're taking up so much room in the kitchen with your hoarded food. Um, yeah. Did you have this as well?
Yeah, I did. Not to a huge extent, but I did like I definitely wanted the cupboards to look full and the fridge to look full. I actually didn't feel safe if there wasn't a lot of food in the
Absolutely.
kitchen kind of thing. But
Mm.
yeah, having like the risk of running out, like making sure there was multiple boxes of cereal bars that I liked or whatever, so we'd never
Yes.
run out. I had a
Mm.
client the other day saying about she's like, if you put stuff in the freezer, and then she's like, called it, it's like your freezing joy. I was like, oh, It's such a good statement. Like, like you're just putting it off or hoarding it up, or when you hoard things that you're like, I would love to have this, or it's, I don't know, a
Mm,
special version of something. It's only out at Christmas time or something like that. And then you stock up on things, saving,
mm.
saving, saving, hoarding, waiting
Saving,
for perfect
saving.
moments.
Yeah. Never feeling like you deserve to have it, pushing it off
Mm,
to another time,
mm.
not wanting to waste it, that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Not just being able
Right.
to just enjoy it in the moment
No.
because it's okay.
Yeah. That kind of like links to other areas as well. Like you say, it's not just food. It could be, I remember I used to like, if somebody gave me toiletries as like a present, like
Yeah.
that would go under the bed.
And then they
Like
go
it's
off.
not, yeah, wait for it to go off. Um, and it's like, it's so different now. Like I just spotted like a Body Shop soap that I didn't even know was there in the cupboard. I was like, yes, straight in the shower. What is that? I'm so excited. I love that soap. Like it's just crazy how your relationship with these things can change so
Definitely.
dramatically.
Yeah.
Um,
On that thing, like the using things and not saving and hoarding, did you have to challenge that? Or did it go naturally?
Yeah, like the toiletry type thing, I did have to
Yeah, I
challenge,
did
to be
too.
honest. Like just, yeah, just being kind like using the nice creams, the nice soaps, not, I don't know, using them for another, okay, wait, like saving them for another occasion.
Yeah.
The food, hoarding food, I think naturally went, to be honest,
Yeah.
mainly. Like I just don't think, I think as I started to allow myself food regularly, and also as the amount of foods I was allowing myself became wider, like I didn't feel like I needed that specific food that was maybe like kind of more niche.
Mm.
And stocking that up because there was more risk of that going out. Whereas now I know that, like, right, if I go to a corner shop, there's definitely going to be stuff that I
Yeah.
like, I can eat. Whereas before I'd like almost like search out specific shops,
Yeah.
specific foods, maybe linked to the orthorexia.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No,
that
but
just
that
naturally
makes,
went.
yeah, that makes sense as well. When you've got quite strict rules and limits and rigidities and that kind of thing, then you do need very specific things to meet those. Whereas if you know I could walk into any shop and pick up anything and eat it, or anyone could buy me
Yeah,
a snack and I'll be able to eat it, you kind of
absolutely.
lose that like need to have everything there available to you because anything becomes fine.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
But yeah,
And when you challenged the using things, was it hard? Did it feel very
yeah,
uncomfortable?
really
Mm.
uncomfortable, really uncomfortable. It was really hard. Creams, yeah, soaps,
Lighting candles.
lighting candles, incense, just anything nice, really. Like
Mm.
you're like, well, maybe I'll want it another time. Or I don't know,
Yeah,
just
you have to
always
like maximize joy, and it never feels like you're going to be able to do that. So
no.
it's like,
Yeah,
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 saving up joy, freezing joy, like wait and wait and wait. And then when it's right, then you can have it.
yeah. And I think you're also living with so much guilt with your eating disorder already. You're like, I don't think I can take any more guilt. So like if using this up and feeling like I've wasted it on myself when it wasn't a special occasion.
Mm.
But it was really nice. Like I remember challenging it. Somebody bought me like a really nice one. And my husband's really good. Like I always used to be in awe of him. Like if somebody buys him like an aftershave, he opens
Yeah.
it straight away, sprays it, smells it. Oh, that's nice. Pops it like ready to use. And I'm like, mind blown. Like, why? What? Sorry, what? Even if you have like three out ready, like you haven't even finished, he would just do that. Like, yeah, it's
Mm.
nice. It's a lovely thing. Like, and so I took a lot of inspiration from that. And then, yeah, I remember challenging it when somebody got me something. I was like, right, I'm going to open this. And it was so nice to be able to, like, it felt like a bit of self-care.
Mm.
And so, like, I tried to focus on that more so than the fact I was using something up. And now, like, yeah, it's not even a big deal. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Mm.
use it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you?
No, I felt guilty for ages doing it.
Mm,
I don't even know if I hugely wanted to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Yeah.
I felt so bad about doing it. I couldn't even rationalize like, oh, you want to be a person that uses things because I so overwhelmingly felt like, no, I want to save it. I don't want to use it. I feel so guilty using it. Like it's not the right moment. It's not, I don't know,
Right.
not deserving of it, or I don't
I
know what it
know.
is.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
That's what I think it boils down to. It's like, why should I give myself that special thing?
Yeah.
But it comes down to like, why should I get myself a takeaway? Why should I get myself the nice, like, I don't know, anything
Mm.
really? And it's so tough to do those nice things for yourself when
Yeah.
you've got an eating
It
disorder.
is. Yeah.
Even to get
Yeah.
yourself help, to be honest. Sometimes it's even hard to get therapy or support or anything. So I think that's part of recovery is learning to treat yourself kinder and
Yeah.
give yourself the things that you need, just like you would
Yeah.
for anybody else that you care about.
Yeah. And like you said, like you respect in other people as well, because same
Yeah.
Bren uses stuff a lot, treats himself very nicely. And I was always like in awe of him and
Yes.
kind of envious, like, oh wow,
Yeah.
what an amazing way to be. Like almost a bit jealous, like, why do you get
Yeah.
to have all the
Yeah.
nice things
Yes.
whilst I'm here saving, saving and saving and
Exactly.
saving.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And so yeah, like you just yeah. So I think that does help to have those kind of people around you, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. But
To
it
see
definitely,
people.
for me, it definitely took time to shift my attitude towards that. Like the first few times of doing it, I felt very guilty doing it.
Yeah.
And also like the risk of it being wrong kind of thing. Like what if I
Mm,
didn't enjoy it very much? Even with flavors of things, like changing a flavor of a coffee, for example, I love mocha,
mm,
to think, oh, I'll try caramel macchiato. And then, but
mm.
what if I don't like it as much as my mocha? That used to really, like, it was so hard to
Then
do.
it'd be a waste.
Yeah, the waste, the worry of waste is
Mm,
horrendous. But I guess
yeah.
being like, oh, well, it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be perfect. If I don't like it as much, then I'll have my mocha again. I can get one after. I can get it again
Yeah.
tomorrow. Like once you know these things, like you know the taste of them, you know they're there. It gives you
Yeah.
more, it's not got as much pressure on it. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
if it's sacred and it's the one thing you're allowing
Opportunity
yourself,
one time.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it goes wrong. Yeah, that's devastating. But if it's one of hundreds that you
Mm.
have and it goes wrong, then it's not quite as, it doesn't have as much riding on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. I used to say like, okay, now I know. Now I know. Like again, that was
Mhm.
something my husband taught me. He was like, it's okay, no big deal. Now you know. You don't need to order
Mm,
that thing next time. But if you didn't try it, you'd never know. So
good
like
one.
just taking the pressure off of it a little bit of it not needing to be perfect every time.
Yeah.
Tiny tastes and tasters.
Oh, what did you say the first time? Tiny tastes.
Tiny,
What's a
like little
tiny taste?
tasters of things. I
Yeah.
know, I don't know, like tasters, like little tastes of things. Tiny tastes.
Tiny
Don't know
tastes.
what I know.
What are your
Yeah, there we
tiny
go.
tastes?
Tiny
You
tastes.
mean like in shops and stuff?
Like in shops and stuff. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
over to you.
I know you know about this, yeah.
Yeah, over to you with
It's
your
just like
tiny
on
taste.
Graham Norton, you know, when he's like done the research beforehand,
Yeah.
like brings up a story and then they, oh yeah, exactly, and they carry on
Oh,
talking about it.
yeah. I am Graham Norton. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so this tiny tastes fell into the same bucket as eating off other people's plates for me. If I would go to a supermarket, I'm sure it wasn't always this, but at some point it became this. Tasters felt like free food to me. Like
Mm,
money wise, it was free food, obviously, but calorie wise, it kind of felt like free food as well. So I like if I was going through a shop and there was tasters, I would go back and back and back, like
yeah.
get my Tupperware out,
Yes.
take it home with me. No, but I was very like
There's
so
this urge to make the most of the opportunity,
yes,
isn't it?
and it felt
Just make the most of.
compulsive. It
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
really, really
yeah,
compulsive. Yeah.
yeah.
And the building I used to live in had a shop at the bottom of it,
Mm.
butcher shop. It's like a lovely deli, and it always had olives and cheeses and whatever in little tasters. And when I used to get home from work, you didn't have to go down through the shop, but I would go down through the shop
Odds.
and go to the tasters. And again, I'd be like,
Mm.
back, back, back. And I could tell, I was like embarrassed because I could tell they started knowing who I was. And they're like watching me taking all these tasters every day. And then I went down one day and they'd stopped doing it. And
I feel
I
cringe
was
for you. I love you, but
mortified.
oh God.
Oh, I was so mortified that I was like, they know me and they've stopped doing it because of me. Oh, oh, it was so,
Maybe they didn't, but
oh no, I'm sure it was. Let's be honest. I do really feel like it was because of me. It's kind of
but
but
you're actually reminding me. I think that I was like, I don't think I had this behavior. Now you're talking about it. I remember that I used to do this, but because I didn't allow myself the foods and the tastes, what I'd often do is like take it, put it in like a tissue, and then like give it to my
mm,
husband.
okay. Uh-huh.
So like I still felt like I needed to make the most of the
Ah, uh-huh,
opportunity
uh-huh.
of getting something, even if I didn't always let myself actually eat it. Like sometimes I would, of course, if it was something that I would allow myself, but sometimes it
Mm,
was like yeah, or if somebody offered you something at work, you know, and you were like, I don't think I can eat it in this moment, then I would
mm.
like take it away
Yep,
rather
yep,
than be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Move on with my life. And
yep,
not like it would torment me that I didn't make the most of like taking that food in.
yeah. Yeah, rather
Mm,
than just have it because you wanted it, don't have it because you don't want it. Like it would be like, well, it's there, so I have to have it, but how am I going to work it in, or who am I going to give it to?
yeah,
Or it has to then be
exactly.
used, and then there's stress
Yeah,
on how it gets used, kind of thing.
exactly. Exactly.
Mm.
So how did that just go for you,
Oh, well, I
or
mean,
did
they
you?
stopped putting the samples out, so
Well, you didn't have a choice, did you?
they took it out of my hands.
They did you a favor.
Uh, yeah, I don't know, how did it go? Would I take a sample now? I don't know. I don't know if it just naturally went at some point, probably when I'm not starved. Again, I'm probably not noticing it. Maybe I go to a shop and there's a sample and I don't even notice it. Or maybe I do
Yeah,
notice it and I have it. I just don't know. Just in the same way, I don't know, places might have hand creams out to sample. I also don't notice that. Maybe I do. Maybe I use the hand cream sample. Maybe I don't.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. It's not like a hard and fast rule. It's not like an urge, an itch to like
Yeah.
do it. Like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
certainly am
feel
not
difficult.
detouring to get there.
Yes,
No. But
yes.
also talk about detouring. I used to detour to shops all the time, just to stand in the
Cool.
shop, just to go and buy something. Like every day I had to go to a shop just to be around food and to, be picking food and seeing food. I don't just, and now the thought of walking into a supermarket is
Uh,
so horrific.
it really
I
is.
hate it
Online
so
shopping all
much.
the way.
Yeah,
Yeah. And even
absolutely.
that I don't even do, to be honest. My husband does.
Same, he
It's just
chooses our dinners. I'm like, Bren, please don't
such a
ask me.
faff. Yeah.
Sometimes he'll ask me, say, what do you want this week? I'm like, make sure there's a pie in there, which is actually this week. We had pie last night.
Nice.
I'm like, otherwise, it's fine. You just choose. And sometimes I don't really like what he chooses that much, but I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't have to choose it. There we go.
Yeah.
Fine, it'll
Like
do.
for my, it's all good. It'll be another dinner tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you do
exactly.
like a Hello Chef type thing, don't you? So
Yeah, my
you like
meal delivery.
choose your meal delivery. Yeah. So that's nice, isn't it? That you don't have to think. So Meg, also another behavior that you have very generously shared, which is hard to talk about, is that you used to eat things off of the floor sometimes,
Wow. Yes.
at times,
Thanks, Graham.
on occasion.
Good
Oh
job,
God.
researchers.
On occasion.
Yes,
Tell
I
us more. When did it happen?
Oh dear. Yeah, so I definitely remember things that would probably really surprise people that like
Yeah.
but if someone knew you had an eating disorder, probably would not expect these kinds of behaviors are part of it.
No.
And everyone's
No.
behaviors obviously are different. Even mine changed a lot across the course of time. But I have things that I just remember and I'm like, I can't believe I did that. So
Yeah.
the chips thing, I was walking home after a night out and someone had dropped a packet of chips on the floor and just left it there. And I picked it up and ate it.
Bless you. So hungry.
I don't even know. I don't know really I don't know. Why did I eat somebody else's chips off the floor? I don't know.
Make the most of the
I don't
opportunity,
know.
the food being there. Who
Probably,
knows?
yeah, exactly. Probably to me, I don't
Yeah.
know, felt like free food or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. It's
I mean,
like
I would
dropping
never do
money.
that now. It probably is
Mm.
like, yeah, if I'd seen a tenner on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah, obviously I'd hand it in.
Of course. Obviously. I mean, yeah. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I would not do it now, but there we go, under starvation. Who knows how your body's going to respond as well when you're starved
honestly.
and what have you. And yeah,
People really struggle with that idea of being in starvation, but if you are lower than where your body wants to be, lower than your set
yeah.
point, you are like to your
I'm
body,
saying
the
in
point of
starvation
it is.
here, I would not have qualified for, like the old diagnostic criteria of like BMI, you had to be at to be anorexic. At what I'm taught, the story I'm telling now, I wouldn't have qualified for an eating disorder, an anorexia
Wow.
diagnosis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's not use starved as like I was,
No. No, we're not saying
you
like
know,
literally
I was
like,
food
yeah,
restricted.
you're under your set point. You're under where your body
Yeah,
wanted to be, what it
under my
wanted
own
to
body
be
wanted
at,
to
the
be.
place. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um, I'm
Yeah.
guessing that just went naturally. I'm guessing you didn't
Yeah.
challenge if you saw a
I
chip
mean,
on the
I
floor.
say this, the crap we eat now from the kids, when they shove disgusting, gummed up, God knows where it's been, food they put in my mouth, and I'm like, okay, fine,
Yeah,
but fine.
yeah.
Um, but that's different, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm being a Graham again, but I don't know. It's just coming. It's come in this order. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm putting you right under the
I think
bus.
when we
But
did our
anyway,
WhatsApp quickfire,
I know.
was it just me?
I
You're
think
just
I
laughing face and
organised it,
everything.
and I've obviously organised it to just put Meg under the bus at this section. Sorry, love. Last one, I
Tell
think.
me. Tell
Um,
me.
eating off of other people's plates at work.
I thought you were going to say eating off other people's plates. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Yes. Um, yeah, I was a waitress, and if plates came back to the kitchen with other people's food left on the plate, I would eat that food off the plate. Mm. So would my brother, though, by the way.
Oh,
I think he's
just
just
because.
a bit grim. Yeah. But yeah,
Bless
again,
him. Love you.
Felt like free food, free calories.
Of course, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you? But yeah, you would never do that now. And again, challenged or got better with time?
No, got better. Just wouldn't even occur
Yeah,
to me to do it now. I mean, I eat enough of
no,
my own food. Why would I need to eat scraps of somebody
exactly.
else's?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, promise that's the end
Yeah,
of
got any
putting you
more?
under. No, no, that's it. I promise for now. Anyway, um, going on to another
No, but
section.
in all honesty, like hopefully if other people have done stuff that they feel like ashamed of or that
Yeah, there's
wouldn't
no shame.
expect, yeah,
No
like
shame.
eating disorders are all sorts of things and you can have all sorts of behaviors at different times. And yeah, there's no
Of
shame at all.
course.
Like I don't do it when I'm not starved or
No,
restricted or weight
no,
suppressed. You know,
no.
I don't think about food very much. I eat food, I enjoy it, I move on. But take food away from me and take food away from any person. Like the extent I thought about it, wanted to be around it, was desperate to eat it, would watch other people eat it, blah, blah, blah. Like it's morphed and changed throughout time. But yeah, like it's not a
Doesn't,
place. Your body doesn't want to be in that place. It's going to fight or
no,
flight. Fight.
100%. Yeah, of course. It totally makes sense for that. And yeah, there's honestly no shame. And even though sometimes for some of these behaviors we have a little cringe, like ultimately we do totally understand why our bodies did it,
Yeah.
feel a bit bad for
Yeah, you
ourselves,
can
just
have
wish we could have just
compassion
100%. Yeah, you just
and
like, oh,
understanding. Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. So, part two, we still haven't actually got through the whole list. We thought this would be one episode. It's now been two and will probably end up being three, I guess. And it's probably not even scratching the surface as well. I'm sure other people are
No,
thinking of other behaviors or things they've
for sure.
experienced or they experienced it in a different way to us, that kind of thing.
Completely.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? How similar people's experiences can be, but also how unique and different. And like, even the two of us talking, we have such different reactions to things or reasoning behind things, even if it presented in the same way, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. All of our bodies are unique, and the way that they're going to respond is going to be different.
Yeah. Hopefully, there was something helpful in the episode, something you could relate to or can take away from it, or some sort of hope that's given to you that these things can get better, whether it's through challenging them actively, whether they naturally, spontaneously get better as you get better nourished, reduce rigidity around food, rules around food, that kind of thing.
Mm.
Um, yeah. So we'll carry on in the next episode to finish the list of things. But thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Take care.